Hello, and if you're having a problem charging your Zhiyun Smooth 4, this video might be for you. If you're having trouble balancing your Smooth 4, if it's turning on for a little while, it stays stabilized, and then it shuts off and goes droopy, then you may need to balance the top portion with the lock mechanisms. But check this out. Here, we've got the battery, and it shows full power, and it won't do anything after that. So it looks like it's fully charged. You take it out and it will not turn on. So if this is a problem you're having with your Smooth 4, we're gonna attempt to replace the batteries that are inside, but there are a few things to note. One is how to unclip the little electronic plugs, and the other one is the location of some of the screws. We're gonna attempt to take it apart. I hope this helps. Leave a comment about what the problem with your Smooth 4 is in the comments, and we'll try and figure it out together. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So if your Smooth 4, if your Zhiyun Smooth 4 battery indicator is showing fully charged, and then after a few seconds dropping to no charge, and your Zhiyun seems to die, this is a solution here for you. This is what we're testing out. Now, I've looked through a number of YouTube videos, and it appears that we can order a higher powered battery, but there are some tools that you need, that I needed, that I didn't have. So I need a soldering iron, some solder, a little bit of sandpaper to scratch up the terminal ends, and the last thing was actually, I think that was it. So I am going to order the battery and get the soldering iron and attempt to replace my Zhiyun, because it was nice to have and it worked really well. So if you're watching this video and your Zhiyun is doing something different, where the motor, it turns on and the motor starts jerking and it starts kind of fumbling around, I'm gonna put a link in a card above, or a playlist to some other YouTube videos on how to balance the headset here. So you'll have to play with the lock button, and you'll have to play with the sizing of your phone to get it to balance vertically and horizontally. So once you balance your Zhiyun, the battery will not go into default error mode, where it turns to a little blinking red arrow on the power charge. So this video is going to be more about the battery life. So I used this for maybe close to a year, and it was a great little tool. I actually switched over to the Joby, to this little guy. It's just handheld, no moving parts, and it came with this. That's me in the video there. It came with this fun little shotgun mic and a couple other pieces. So I decided to go with this because there's no moving parts, it's not gonna break, and and the technology was a little bit better on the stabilization when it came to the iPhone that I'm using currently. So as the stabilization software gets better, there becomes a little bit less of a need for the Zhiyun gimbals, and the technology on the gimbals likewise is gonna get better and better. So watch for a follow-up, but we're gonna replace the battery here, and that's that. So if you are replacing the battery, there's a couple tips that I'll let you know now. So there is a screw here, and that goes into the back. That needs to be removed, along with the two screws on the top. The two screws, there's the mounting wheel, which goes on the side. So those two screws comes out, mounting wheel gets removed, and then this piece simply unscrews from the top headset. Remember to remove that bottom screw, otherwise you can potentially, and I almost did this, and I read some comments that it happened before, but you can potentially snap some of the smaller plastic parts here, and you can see there's some damage, potentially some damage there on the end. So we want to avoid that. Don't break your little toy, otherwise you'll have to buy a brand new one. So make sure you remove the 3 screws, the bottom screw and the top 2. And I'm just using this very simple little tool here. Got this from Home Depot. It has a number of different screw settings on it. So anyway, I hope you find this interesting and helpful. I'll put a link to the batteries I'm gonna order, the soldering iron, and this little Joby set with the shotgun mic. So there it is. There, do a little smiling. In the background, we have a little hand pan going on. It's from a little JBL speaker, so it makes some nice noise while I'm playing with all of this. So I hope you like this. Take a look at the 2 video sections that come up at the end of this video for stabilizing your headset and removing the batteries here, because you'll need some extra tools. So I hope this video is informative. Like, comment, leave what you're looking for below in the comments, and see what other people have written. Have a fantastic day. Be well.